you know, just what the players do, right? It's not. I think it's less about the map, as always, and I think you'd agree with that. But player introductions, Dreadnought, we want to get into this business?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, let me.
Do we have a name? I don't think we have. I don't think we have team names. I loved having team names, but sadly,
they do have team names. Oh, there's a bracket online. We're not doing our homework.
It's bracket. Hey, I woke up 10 minutes ago. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. You can't blame me. But guys, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the introduction, and we're gonna make up the team name for now.
No.
I say no. You're gonna find it.
He said
you better find it quick.
Hold on. There's something right now going through Skype from Saber. It's not loading up for me.
It's not loading. All right, guys. Just for now, here we have the red team in the top left-hand corner. It is Zark, and it is Zark, and his ally, Lillekanin. I didn't know how to introduce that. Wait.
That's Knight, right? That's Knight. It's not Zark. It's Knight.
I just read what I was going for. It is Jade, technically.
Jade, technically. I thought Jade was the other Protoss.
Jade was the other Pro. Oh, wait, yeah, we are terrible.
We've got some proxy racks, but hold on. I'm gonna get the bottom guys. Okay, so. At the bottom of Sludge City, in Team 2, it is KoNtiNuE. And his ally, over here in the bottom left, it is Faffy Llama, which is Jade, actually. So, here's what's going down. We've got proxy racks.
The team name of Lillekanin Knight is Carly. It's Carly versus Potatillo. Or Potatillo.
Potatillo.
Potatillo? I'd say Potatillo, but I'm not sure because they're not, it's not Spanish. I don't know. But Carly... We have to call it by team names. Whenever I cast it, that's how I do it.
Are there two L's or not? Is there one L or two L's?
It's two L's, but I don't know where KoNtiNuE and Waka come from. Actually, no. Waka is a Spanish player. I take that back. It is Potillo.
It's Potillo. How do you spell it?
Pototillo. Potillo.
Potillo.
Potillo. Yeah. And Carly. Okay, Carly starting off the game with a quick 3 racks. By the way, while we were just thundering through this thing, Lillekanin did take the gold base, so this is going to be a really accelerated Marine push. We already see Lings from from Knight, and Knight did a pool first. This is as pretty much as aggressive as you can get as a Zerg and a Terran.
Yeah, we've got the bunker coming down, actually blocking off a gateway and a simulator, so doing a really good job there. The Ling's able to get the surround on the Zealot, and microing pretty expertly back to save all 6 Lings. Now 2 Marines join the fight, 3 SCVs, a 3rd Marine on the way. Now the Mothership Core is going to pop. Is the SCV going to be able to get down the bunker? And that's really going to determine the success of this or not, because long-term Lings are not going to be successful here.
Yeah, the long-term Lings won't be successful into KoNtiNuE's base, but only now does actually Jade have a Mothership Core. There's not that many photon overcharges. Pros were pulled from KoNtiNuE, and there it goes down with the Marines. Nice micro. Another one started up, but there's still going to be no photon overcharges for about another minute and a half, and these Lings are going to have time to do so much economic damage right here. I don't even know how to use my tab in the top left-hand corner to see what has died with this, but things have died. Quite assuredly they have.
And that bunker's almost about to finish. We had to pull probes from both mineral lines. Once there's another Mothership Core finally out, but now these Lings have speed. 2 more Marines during the fight. Marines are dying pretty quickly thanks to these Stalkers, and the SCV that was building the bunker was killed off. So I think
there's another on the way, though.
I think Carly Potatillo, whichever team it is, that is the Protoss team, has held this. I think finally. Potatillo, these 2 Stalkers just on the last leg of their health, but with the Mothership Core, I think they'll be just okay if they choose the fight pretty well. There's 4 Stalkers here now, a bunch of Marines joining the fight, and Stalkers do outrange Marines, obviously, so they're able to step back. The Mothership Core is going to throw down a Time Warp instead of what you would hope would have been a Photon Overcharge now, and this might actually swing back in the way of our Terran and Zerg player.
Yeah, I think that was the crucial moment right there when he got a little bit nervous and decided to do the Time Warp, buy his Mothership Core a little bit more time, but it didn't need time. It needed the Photon Overcharge, something right there. More Lings, more Marines are streaming across the map, and this is one thing when you're playing 2 races as one team, is that there's little holes in your armor. Early game as Protoss, there is that tiny little hole in your armor against a pool first, against this proxy 3 racks that you need to have another race to kind of compensate for. But, I mean, we'll see if that goes down. The Mothership Core goes down again, and even though it looked great, I guess it's up to KoNtiNuE to micro. No, GG! Team Carly or just Carly takes game 1. Situation, but it's not. To take us away, Tyrannus, for the first introduction, finally, that we have team names.
Oh, yeah, okay, so spawning in the top right-hand corner of Omicron, currently up 1-0, made up of Lillekanin and Knight. The Terran and Protoss team, it is Carly.
And their opponents in the bottom left of Omicron, it is one half of Patatio, Jade. I looked over and I was like, Fappy Llama. I don't know, man. I don't know. And his ally KoNtiNuE. Jade is the substitute for Waka, which is, of course, quite a good Latino player, or Latin American player is probably the better. I was trying to think of where he's from, but quite a good Latin American player wherever.
Are we going to take political correctness to the next level here? How would you... He's a good little.
That's why I was like,
player.
Okay,
he's a good, he's a skinny little white dude. He plays StarCraft all day. Like,
all right, okay. Latin American player. It's Patatio, whatever you know, it works out. But guys, this is Carly versus Patatio.
Mi nombre es Patatio y
me llamo.
Well, it's both.
No, I know. I'm joking.
I'm very good at the StarCraft. Okay. So, we've got,
you got more racist than me in there.
Well, that was the point, man. You can't just go level 1 racist. You have to go...
Level 1 racist. No level 1 racist, guys. You are out. We boot you out of the ASL if you're level 1 racist. You're gone. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was going to go with... At least there is not the quick 3 racks, but then again, for Team Patatio here, you got to be thinking in your head, okay, game 1, they were able to push out this quick build, and maybe we play safely, maybe we play aggressively, but what I'm really curious about overall in this game is, I'm sure they probably saw Knight as Protoss, but that's still something factoring in composition-wise. Protoss PvP, you know what you need to know. The one Protoss player can counter the other 2 players, even if he doesn't quite have enough to, which, supplemented with the Terran Bioforce, possibly, could do a lot of damage, I feel like.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things where I have no idea what I'm talking about, so everything I'm about to say is just gonna come straight out of my ass. But
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, here it comes, though. I'm gonna lay it down, okay? We saw Zealots come out early for our previously cheesed team, right? And so they're scared of that early stuff because they didn't do that last time. I think one player did, but then they went into Stalkers and. But back home for our yellow guy, even though we do have a factory that's getting proxied by Lillekanin, so that's fancy enough. For Knight, who is Lillekanin's Protoss partner, he just skipped the Zealots, which we see now in front, and there's going to be some Zealot stalker pressure. So that little economic thing leads me to believe that we're going to see a little bit more economic build out of Lillekanin and Team Carly, and so we're seeing the fruits of that labor right now as these Marines are getting whittled down by Stalkers and Zealots, and only one Stalker to join the fight. So this is some really good early pressure, and the Zealots were able to get into the main base. And these 2 Stalkers are pretty healthy compared to the one with the shields that are down. So the Zealots are taken care of by a field of SCVs, and on the other side, Jernok, it's looking like Probes being pulled is going to be able to handle this.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as the Zealots come in there, that buffer between the Stalkers of KoNtiNuE and the army of Knight here, and as you were mentioning, in game, and they're being careful because of game 1, but that's always the scenario that if you're aggressive, you force your opponent to make a lot of units. If they think you're going to be aggressive, they will make a lot of early units, and bam! The entire production, except for 1 gateway, was just taken out for Knight, and this is getting a little bit dicey. Lost his mothership core. It's all going to be up to Lillekanin to really be able to remedy this, and as I'm actually looking at this game, I have played on this map, and this is the issue of the map, that you're always trying to hold that little area right there with a bunker, but it's never quite enough.
Yeah, this isn't going to work. This is basically over. The factory is
good,
in there, and there's a middle mine, but look at all the Stalkers, all the Zealots. This is a game of diminishing returns. once again depowering those buildings. They have one more up that is going to get the 2 extra gateway on the side at least working. But this amount of stalkers, say goodbye to your probes, say goodbye to your economy, and no matter if Lillekanin totally damages the economy of his, his opponent, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to save what we're seeing right now. The production tab, Lillekanin's the only one producing things. And he's still producing a Reaper. I don't know why he's producing a Reaper. But there you have it. Bunch of stalkers. They're able to target down whatever they want, and it's just not going to end well.
Yeah, neither player is giving up though here. Still trying to fight. And just a note, our KoNtiNuE team, both of them went 3-gate, and they got out the early Zealot Stalker pushing across the map, while Knight went into a 4-gate, which, yes, it's aggressive, yes, it's good, but he was going macro and then added on the extra gate because he was really worried about the pressure. So it was kind of just the build overall, as we saw in... Oh
my god.
Oh! We don't know how many it killed, though, is the sucky part.
Oh, it killed 8.
Oh wait, do you have that on the overlay? I'm not sure.
I just selected it. It was a brand new win of mine, and I just...
Oh, cool. You're a wonderful person. But
one step ahead.
Yeah, one step ahead. But like I was saying though, the build orders early on matter so much, and maybe that's what makes 2 Protosses strong. A double 4-gate, that is a double 3-gate, that is mind-bogglingly aggressive and scary to deal with. Especially if you're a Protoss like Knight we saw, who went the 3-gate, but it was a safe 3-gate into probably an expansion. And then I was like, oh crap, gotta add on a gate. I've already sacrificed probes.
Okay, so Lillekanin, doing what he's doing.
Oh,
he's put a pretty good halt to the economies of his Protoss opponents. And there's an observer now, but Knight has got these 4 Zealots, or Stalkers coming in here. They're definitely going to be able to get some stuff done. Zoning out that Zealot right there. Is Team Karli going to be able to take this one back?
Well, just to point out, Karli has 14 workers to the 19 workers of KoNtiNuE. It's not that much different, actually. They can share minerals. I doubt that's what's going on here. Maybe it is, though. We'll see how much damage Knight can get done. I mean, this is when you run into the mineral line and you don't care about anything more than focusing down as many probes as you can.
Yeah, okay, I don't think this is going to end up too well. There is Stim on the way and a starport for our friend Lillekanin, so maybe something happens, coming from that, but it really doesn't look like this is salvageable by way of our Terran and Protoss versus the 2 Protoss players who have just enough Stalkers and Zealots, I think, to be able to mount a push here and end things. But unlike us, they don't have full vision, so maybe they don't really have a good feel on the tempo of what's going on in this game. They don't have a good reading on the pulse. But ultimately, it's going to be almost impossible to stop a push from them if they push out collectively.
Yeah, if they push out collectively, but the problem is that is not what they're doing. KoNtiNuE only sending 3 Stalkers and Observer out, and if we actually look at the income, currently our Protoss and Terran team, which is Karli, is only down by 2 workers. Actually, they're now going to be leading just a couple seconds. We saw 1 probe earlier on started by Knight. That's like the scariest thing ever as a Protoss. Like, when are you in a situation it's like, I'm going to build 1 probe and wait for it to finish. Yay. Like, from that, I mean, yeah, basically Team KoNtiNuE has to push right now with everything, or I think actually Lillekanin and Knight could salvage this.
Well, this is the push you're talking about. This is a pretty healthy bioforce right here, and against these Stalkers with this medevac, if you keep the medevac alive, they hold. And especially on the high ground position. Already taken out 2 Stalkers. So now we're only at 6 Stalkers. That's GG. Oh my God! There.
Oh!
Yeah! Knight, hold it.
Karli. No. That was Team Karli.
Yeah, Karli.
Team Karli.
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to support the ASL by hitting the button now.